The video that we are going to present next begins with something so transcendental in the business world that as it is the personal development and sales techniques. I'm José Manuel García-Lomas Allen-Perkins, President and first consultant of the firm García-Lomas Allen-Perkins, the ADO Corporation. And if there is one thing that all professionals share, it is that we all have a place for improvement. Throughout my professional life as consultant and trainer, developing sales forces and management, working with all types of multinational companies and in all economic sectors in the business world, which could be summarized in more than 40 years and nearly 3,000 days of training, courses, seminars, and coaching actions. On occasions, when starting a sales training program, I have found that if we establish a scale of 1 to 10 points to evaluate the effectiveness of a salesman, being 1 the very bad salesman and 10 the man, woman, 10 points, the no more goes, the perfect salesman, someone in the group says, yes, here, I am that 10 points. As the situation is training, the participants are supposed to be developing people, and now comes out the perfect man, woman, the 10 points. What to do? At that moment, I usually ask him or her, could you explain to us why do you think you are a sales professional 10 points? Everyone in the group, we are truly interested in hearing your answer. He or she then gets up and talks. Well, dear colleagues, he says, in sales number saying until my result which I have obtained in this last period has been so excellent that it has been online or above the maximum demanded by my director, by the person in charge in my company to which I report. And this hasn't just happened to me in the last period, but if I look back, it's been happening to me for a long time now. So if sales results seen and count, and my results have always been online or above the maximum they could demand of me, therefore I consider that I am already the woman, man, 10 points. And something more to add, this brilliant result that I have achieved had not been given to me by anyone, but has been my own performance, so professional that has generated that magnificent result that allows me to consider myself a 10 points. And now I say, okay, your result is excellent and no one takes away your merit, because the result you have obtained does not fall from heaven, but as you said, your own professional performance has been the cause of that effect so good that you have obtained. And that is your result, because it is a fact that our sales result is a consequence of our own professional performance. But I'm going to give you 3 reasons why, although now you consider yourself at 10 points, you must stay with us and continue training and developing, because you will see how things can change. The first reason is that it is true, what would not be strange, that tomorrow that we all have ahead of us, someone from above, and there is always someone from above, will come and tell you that your results, my dear salesman, are magnificent. But the competition, as you know, does not sleep, does not rest, does not eat. looking for the way to scratch part of the cake market so good that we have. Therefore, let's see what comes to mind to improve your results even more, because if we do not grow, the competition can grow at our expense, and that does not interest us. At that moment, our man 10 point is presented with a serious problem, because as his performance has been so good and has generated those good results, it has motivated him to rest on his laurels. And you know that a stream that slips, the current takes it away. And now that his boss asked him to increase the results, and his performance continues at the same level as always, we found that in the relationship action equal results, the result that now asks him is superior with the same performance. In other words, we would be in the situation of asking pears to an elm, and as we all know, elms do not produce pears. The second reason: in addition, today you are worth 10 points, but if you do nothing for your development, it could be that tomorrow you are not worth 10 points, but 9, and then 8, then 7, and finally, with the time and the arrival of new generations of professionals, it could be that they park you. Also, it turns out that next to you there is someone of lower professional size and therefore with lower results. I speak of the competition, which, as we all know, the competition does not eat, does not sleep, does not rest, always trying to take part of the cake market that we already have. And the competition looks at our magnificent results, and when they see they're so small, they make a decision that of putting themselves on a launch ramp, and by means of continuous training, it could be that tomorrow the dwarf of today becomes a giant that takes the best part of the lion of the results of the market. And you man 10 points that you have slept on the laurels, if you survive, which is doubtful, you will have to settle for the peanuts of the small market's results. And all this because the competition knows something, and that is that knowledge is power, and well-developed training produces miracles. The third reason is that now that little professional size that is next to us is not a competition, but the client. Yes, the client, the reason to be in every business in this world, because the customer in the business world is the king. And the client also develops and attends courses and trainings, and it could happen that the salesman, all proud, maintains his professional stature because it is considered that already he is at 10 points and way to develop more. While the client, who also knows that knowledge is power and that the training produces miracles, grows and develops, and with time surpasses widely in professional stature to the figure of the salesman. And here we have a problem for the salesman, because he's going to visit his customer without realizing that the customer is now a giant that also mimics to go unnoticed by the salesman, and the salesman is confident that he has the easy operation, and in the end occurs that of the seller's soul. Well, if the size of the seller, professionally speaking, is smaller than that of the customer, The picture we are representing may have that interesting name of the salesman soul, something that we never want to happen to us as sales professionals. Therefore, we have given 3 good reasons so that if someone in a situation like the one we pointed out is considered a 10 points, they should continue with their development training. Because today is worth 10 points, tomorrow 9, then 8, and when you want to realize new generations that are coming will take you out of the market. In short, no one is guaranteed tomorrow. And if one thing is clear, is that the future will be of the best, because knowledge is power. If you are interested in our videos, I suggest that you give a like and subscribe to our channel for the videos that are to come.